Hi, good morning. There is a lot more to me than it shows. I have been through everything that you can imagine. I have been raped. I have been beaten up. beaten up. I actually grew up being beaten up by my mom. It wasn't just spankings. I'm saying the right thing. They were beatings. And by my brother, I was bullied every day at school about my hair, my nose. They made me feel like crap at school. And so I had no escape. Because at home, I was being beaten up every day, or even we had a pool. My brother would keep me. I say he would drown me, but I don't know how to say that in English. But yeah, he would keep me under the water until I couldn't breathe anymore. I have been taken advantage of. I have been through everything that you can imagine. And I'm here standing tall. Still, it doesn't show. People meet me, they cannot tell. They think that I'm someone who never went through anything. They always had an easy life. But it's because my heart doesn't harden. And I constantly believe in love, and I believe in truth, and I believe I cry not because it hurts, because it doesn't hurt anymore. I cry because I don't feel like I belong here. I never felt like I belong here. I don't feel like my heart belongs in this world. I don't feel like I feel so out of place because I'm 43. 43 is a long time, right? 43 years. And I'm always misunderstood. People don't understand pure intentions. Like, how can you be so friendly? How can you be so kind? How can you? I'm not bragging. I'm not trying. This is a real talk. And it's like, it gets tiring. But I keep going. I keep going because I keep believing, and I keep look, if I'm not gonna get love, I'm gonna give love. I'm gonna give all the love in the world, and that's what I do. And I come in, and I'm so real, and I give all of me, and I'm not trying. I don't even know how to explain, but it's just it's tough. And when I became devoted to God, I experienced all the love and care. Everything that I give, I experienced it for the first time. And I was like, wow. Wow. And it's way more than anybody could ever give me, right? Because God loves us more than anyone will ever love us. And one time, actually, God allowed me to feel all the love. It was overwhelming. It's not the love that God, we cannot hold it in a human body. It was so much. It was like, no, okay. But it took away my fear of death. I was like, wow, when I leave here, I'm going into that love. I'm going to be bathed under this beautiful love. Take me there now, because there isn't that in this world. Anyway, I'm just extra sensitive these days. Well, for the past so many months, I've been extra sensitive, but I've posted some videos. If you look, my long videos show my process. But anyway, I don't know. This is just a many blessings, much love. And I guess now that I'm a little more calmed down, I guess it takes a lot to be someone who's not out there hurting others, who's not out there being fake, who's not out there with an agenda, it takes a lot to get to this point. You have to really look at yourself. You have to sit with your demons. You have to face yourself, your insecurities, your immaturity. You have to really go through everything and open up to God so He can help you heal. And I did it all before I opened up to God. It was hard. It was a whole year of me crying my eyes out. That's also around the time God separated me from everyone. He showed me that everyone who I had in my inner circle did not belong there. And so it was tough. And then when I finally devoted myself to God, He just He didn't have so much to shed. He still, of course, I have a lot still, and we forever have to do work on ourselves. But what I mean is, I think the hard shell, I broke it myself. But of course He was always there. Of course He was always there. I just wasn't devoted to Him, but I know that He was there. Of course, in every instance of my life, it was always Him pulling me out of every situation. And He realized, she goes through all of this crap and her heart does not harden. So, face yourself. Face your demons. Do not go out there hurting people. Because what is the point? If you are hurt, you want to feel better, right? You're not going to feel better by hurting others, by being deceiving, by being fake, by being unintentional. You're not. So be real. Be real. Go take care of yourself. Go work on yourself. And then come out into the world. This whole world is full of people who are just hurting others, who are just, So that's all I wanted to say. Many blessings, much love.